Hey everybody, Yankee here. Last night in our live chat, we were talking about whether you should be able to leave a gun in your car unattended. And in that chat, I said, not only do I leave a handgun in my car, I like to keep a rifle in my car with my get home bag, or bug out bag, as a lot of people like to call it. I like to have a rifle in there. And I like to have a rifle that will fit in a backpack because I don't want to be walking around with a rifle if I ever find myself having to make my way home in a bad situation, like natural disaster or civil unrest, situations like that. Because, walking around with an AR on your back might make you a target for somebody else who you don't see. If you don't have anything obvious that they want, less likely someone's going to try to take you out from a hidden position. So I would rather have something that I could carry discreetly. So I carry something that'll fit in a backpack. So people started asking me, well, what do you think is the best gun you can keep in your car, in your bug out bag or get home bag, that can actually be stored in a backpack? Well, the one that I think is best is not actually the one I have right now. What I have right now is a Ruger 1022. But the one that I really think is the best and that I actually want to get is the Ruger PC carbine. But not just any PC carbine, because I have a PC carbine. The one that I think is the best one would be the PC carbine Magpul Backpacker. This is another collaboration between Magpul and Ruger. And why do I think this one is the best one? Well, because of that stock from Magpul. It allows the gun to be broken down. As you know, this is a takedown gun. And it locks together as one piece. Doesn't require a lot of extra casings or anything else to hold all the pieces together. You just lock it together, you can stick it right in your backpack. So that's why I think this gun is awesome. Now, of course, I have a regular PC carbine, which means I would have to buy this one if I want it. But, that's not actually true, because you can, if you already have a PC carbine like I do, you can just buy the stock. For it's like, I don't want to say the price, but let's say it's pretty cheap, because if I say the price, they're going to say I'm advertising it and YouTube's going to give me a strike. But it is because I don't label this as a selling a product video, because I don't endorse products or take sponsorship. So if I tell you about something, I like it. I'm not trying to sell it. So don't like to mention prices. But as I was saying, I can just buy the stock. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy the stock for this gun. It's going to replace my 1022 takedown in my get home bag or bug out bag as the rifle of choice for me to have in my car, my trunk gun, shall we say. Now, could this gun be better? Yes, it could be better. And the way it could be better is if it was 10 millimeter. Right now it's 9 millimeter. I would love to see Ruger make this in a 10 millimeter. If this was 10 millimeter, this would be perfect, especially for me. For one, it'd be a more powerful rifle. Although I'm not saying 9 millimeter won't get the job done in a bad situation. I mean, better than a pointy stick, as I always say. Maybe not better than a board with a nail in it, but better than a pointy stick. So it's a really good gun, but it would be better if they did it in 10 millimeter, especially for me, because the backup gun I have in my car, the one I keep in case I need something with more capacity than what I have, or if I have a passenger with me when things go wrong and I need to arm a second person, is a Glock 20 10 millimeter. So if I had the PC carbine, I could share magazines between the two of them. Right now they're different calibers, so I'd have to have different magazines for each, which is fine. I don't mind carrying a few extra magazines. The PC carbine actually has a place in the stock for the magazines. It does have an adapter where it will take Glock magazines, so if they had it in 10 millimeter, I'd be able to share between the two. Right now it comes set up to use the Ruger mags. Which is fine if you're not going to be sharing with your Glock anyway. You might as well just use the Ruger mags. But since most of us have Glock mags, it also does come with an adapter to use the Glock mags. So I think right now the Ruger PC carbine, and that doesn't stand for politically correct. There ain't nothing politically correct about this rifle, because it's easy to carry around. People don't like that. The people on the anti-gun side. Easy to hide. Must mean you're up to something. So it's not PC, it's a pistol carbine, and it is in 9 millimeter, and it is probably, I think, the best rifle you could keep in your get home bag or your bug out bag, as a lot of people like to call it. But I think that's a misnomer. I don't think bugging out's usually a good idea. Getting home, however, in a bad situation is a great idea. So this gun is perfect for that. And it would be even better, like I said, if it was in 10 millimeter. But right now it's just 9 millimeter. But let's keep our fingers crossed that here in the near future, it'll be available in 10 millimeter. It is the Ruger PC Carbine Magpul Backpacker.